Today's the fourth anniversary of the Dobbs decision, Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. I was a volunteer at Jackson Women's Health Organization for 5 years from 2017 to 2022, the last day. July 6, 2022 was the last day when we were able to provide people with abortion there. One of the things that I learned there is that abortion was just the wedge issue. It was based on the fact that women's subjugation, our subjugation, was a given for millennia. So we could start there. Because it's a Christian nationalist agenda. That's what the whole thing was about. I spent 5 years talking to those people. And it is about their God's law being in charge of this country. For instance, one of the parties out there was Operation Save America. Do you know how they think you save America? By instilling God's law as the law of the land. That's who's out there, outside the clinics, and now they're inside the government. The gentleman writing the White House checks, Russell Vogt, Christian nationalist. Mike Johnson, check out Alliance Defending Freedom and Mike Johnson. That's who's in charge now. The people from the clinics, outside the clinics, are here now, installing their God's law on top of ours, and we see how that's looking. I'm still a little angry about the whole thing. This is religious legislation intruding on our constitutional republic. The minute we allowed religious legislation, which is what this is, abortion was religiously based law. This is what we've gotten for it. It was just a misnomer so they could put in their God's law. And that's what's happening right now. Everything we see today, 4 years later, the re-election of their candidate, who shall remain nameless, because it was based on women's subjugation being a given. People already kind of accepted that they were entitled to women's bodies to tell them what they needed to do. Didn't value us as full humans. Our heartbeats didn't matter. Well, here we are. I wish I had words of wisdom, but I'm really just jaded. But I learned a lot standing outside that clinic. We talked to them a lot through the years, where a lot of people didn't. I talked to Christian nationalists. I was born in a Christian nationalist state, Mississippi. So I know a lot about it. And talking to these people, don't think they care about people. They don't care about women. They don't care that 10-year-olds are going to deliver a child. The child delivering a child, they're fine with it. They don't care that the mom of 2 is going to die because she couldn't get care because of her other medical needs, her diabetes, her heart problem. Doesn't matter. It's God's plan. Trumps everything. God's law is all they really care about, being in charge of the rest of us. And they'll do anything to do that. It's what they've done now. So here's the anniversary, 4 years after. And this is what it looks like because we didn't think that their religious-based law against women's liberty to decide what their bodies would be used for was legitimate, because our subjugation's always been a given. We need to do better. My name's Kim. I was a volunteer at Jackson Women's Health Organization for 5 years and talked to Christian nationalists all 5 years. They don't care, y'all. They don't care. The only thing they care about is their God's law.